Alrighty, guys, we have to talk about this because some are speaking out so loudly right now about the things that President Trump and his administration is doing. But I just have to say this. President Trump and his administration is getting change done to keep the promise that was made to the people. I mean, look at what President Trump talked about on the campaign trail. He addressed the things that have been concerning the people, like the border, inflation, crime, the economy. I mean, look at what's been happening over these last few years. The people have not had transparency. I mean, there were things being said to the people, and then another thing was happening. It's like, what is really going on here? The people deserve the transparency. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, do not forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss no new videos that I post. With that being said, let's hop into this video and let's see what this video is all about.
Barack Obama and George W. Bush are uniting to speak out against President Trump's decision to end USAID, which Obama calls a travesty. And that
I just have to say this. I see so many teaming up and uniting to go against certain things, but that lets me know that President Trump is on the right path. Because I look at what's been happening these last few years, how some have not said a peep, and now with President Trump making change done, there are so many things that has to be said. Oh, we have to do this. Oh, we have to do that. Make it make sense.
the administration brags about DOGE cutting the agency. Researchers say it could cost millions of lives. A new study estimates that the gutting of USAID could contribute to 14 million deaths by 2030. Nearly a third of those, some 4.5 million, are children under the age of 5. Secretary of State Marco Rubio hailed the agency's last day, saying, quote, life-saving humanitarian aid and promotion of economic development abroad must be in furtherance of an America First foreign policy. That quote actually, I think, bears pondering. Life-saving aid must be in furtherance of an America First policy. There's that. On top of that, you have the former UN ambassador and USAID administrator saying that the idea that life-saving aid is continuing now that parts of USAID have been brought into the State Department, just not true. Listen to this.
They have cut 80, 90% of the life-saving programming going on overseas. It depends on the program. We can go through specifics, but whether it's HIV, AIDS, or malaria, or TB, right now there are families not getting malaria bed nets. What Secretary Rubio continues to state publicly is that the life-saving assistance is continuing. It is not. What he is saying is false. So far, what he has done in the name of efficiency is cut this life-saving programming.
So for the cost of, I don't know, Trump's Garden of Heroes that's being funded by Congress right now.
Trump's Garden of Heroes. What do I think about that? Let's talk about it. Trump's Garden of Heroes. What I gotta say about that is certain people understand where the people are coming from with their concerns. And what do I mean by that exactly? Is they care enough to go out there and talk about the things that have been concerning the people. While some just act like it does not exist. They act like it's not even happening. Like the things that were happening in LA, the things that were happening with the border, the things that were happening with the economy, the things that were happening with inflation, the things that were happening with people not having transparency. I have not heard some speak out about those things as much as they're talking about President Trump. Now, to me, I feel like it's just a political game. Like, they're trying to make President Trump look bad. They're trying to make the things that President Trump are doing look bad. And it's not fair. The people deserve 100% transparency. Now, I get it. Everyone isn't going to agree on everything together. But what we can do is stick together, work together to address the things that have been concerning the people the most. Now, there was an overwhelming mandate for change in November. There is a reason being. Because the people are tired of the way that things have been getting handled.
You could save hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm just not understanding why something that was bipartisan for so long, Lance, because everybody understands the power of soft power, why that has suddenly become, if we give it to them, we can't, it's not going to be for us.
I mean, if you look at what Doge has done and the transparency that Doge has brought into the people about certain things that have been happening that the people have not known about. I mean, look how much has been coming out over these last few months of things that the people haven't even known about. Things being covered right up. It's been completely insane. The people haven't even known about these things. Now I'm questioning, what else do the people not know about? What else do we not know about? Because we haven't been having transparency. There have been things that have been getting covered up like it wasn't even happening behind closed doors. It's not fair to the people. The people deserve to have 100% transparency. The people deserve to know the truth. It doesn't matter if you're left, right, blue, red, none of that stuff matter. The people deserve 100% transparency and to know the truth. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section, but that's how I feel about it.
This sort of zero-sum game of it all.
I got to admit, anytime I hear this, 14 million people are going to die because of Donald Trump, I'm sorry, I just glaze over like the rest of America. I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I'm not suggesting USAID.
That's kind of a sad thing to say.
No, that's exactly, that's what every decision Donald Trump makes, the world is ending, 20 million people are going to die, no one's going to make it out alive. That is the standard procedure for every...
Take Donald Trump out of it. Take Donald Trump out of it.
How do we take him? I mean, this is...
No, take him out of it. Take him out of it.
Take him out of it. Well, it was all being talked about President Trump. Now you guys see what I'm talking about someone to play political games, but that couldn't have been said any better because it's like every decision that President Trump's make, oh, this is gonna happen, that is gonna happen, and I know exactly what some are trying to do. They're trying to fearmonger the people. To me, I don't understand why someone would continue with that because look at what happened with President Trump on the campaign trail. Some were creating so much fear-mongering, saying, if he gets in, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, you got to worry about this, you got to worry about that. But then when President Trump got in office, what did he do on day one? He started signing executive orders to keep that promise that was made to the people to get change done. President Trump and his administration has wasted no time at getting change done because President Trump cares about the things that have been concerning the people. Look what happened on the campaign trail after multiple assassination attempts, after being in and out of the courtrooms, after some creating so much fear-mongering, after being called so many names. But what he also did was he resonated with the people because he understood where they were coming from. He understood the things that were concerning them, and he cared enough to speak out about them. I mean, look at the interview he did with Joe Rogan. It was a 3-hour-long podcast, while some were saying, oh, President Trump's tired, President Trump's tired, President Trump's tired. Right after that interview, where did President Trump go? He went to a rally. So you're telling me after a 3-hour-long interview, then you go to a rally, he's tired? I understand exactly the game that some are trying to play, and it's not fair. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about today's video in the comment section. And if you're new to the channel, do not forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss none of the videos that I post. Thanks so much for tuning in with me. That'll be a wrap for today's video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.